calling Retirement Services. My name is George. May I have your first and last name, please?
Hi, my first name is Tan, last name Vio.
I thank you for that. I understand you had some questions on a Roth IRA. How can I help?
I talked with another lady and I think she transferred. She asked me to consult with the tax specialist in order to open the Roth IRA. So I'm international students, and I asked her if I qualified to open it, and she answered yes. But also, she just recommended to ask about the tax, and I asked where should I find that person, and maybe she transferred out.
Oh, so we don't have tax advice folks here at Fidelity.
So I don't know why.
Yeah, that was odd. You'd want to find either if you have an accountant or a tax advisor, or if you don't, if you have any friends that might have one that could recommend one for you. That's how you could consult somebody like that. My department's in the IRA. I can help you open up that Roth IRA, but I couldn't offer you any tax guidance or advice on it.
Okay. I actually asked her earlier between the Roth IRA and the broker account, which one is better. And she mentioned it just really depends on the ultimate goals. And from that, I don't know why she transferred out. And I thought she would be here, but she disappeared.
Right. So the difference between the Roth IRA and the brokerage account, the Roth IRA is an individual retirement account. You can if you're under the age of 50, you can only contribute up to $6,000 a year into that. That is after-tax contributions that will grow tax-free. The investment brokerage or the brokerage account, that's just a traditional trading account where you would contribute money and you would buy and sell your investments, and any time that you sold something, whatever your gains were, you would have taxes due that particular year. So there's a big difference between those two types of accounts. One's a retirement account and one is not.
Oh, then I don't know why she said it's the same, but she mentioned earlier that the Roth IRA, basically I have to wait until 59 and a half. Yes, in order to withdraw money with tax-free. But for the brokerage account, I can withdraw early without penalty.
Right, so there's no taxes when you withdraw money. The only thing that there's taxes on the brokerage account, and I'll give you an example. Let's say that you bought Apple stock in a brokerage account, and you paid, I know this isn't the price, but you paid $100 a share for it. And then you sold those shares at $150 a share. You would then, at the end of the year, have to report to the IRS that you made $50 a share capital gains on that sale, and you would have to pay taxes to the government on that. You can take the money in and out of the account without tax problems. It's just you have to report at the end of the year if you sold anything in that year and had any capital gains. And conversely, if you sold something and you lost money on it, well, then that would also be helping you the other way. It would reduce any capital gains that you might have made in that year. Whereas, if you have the Roth IRA and you bought Apple stock at 100 and you decided to sell it at 150, you would then have that $150 a share in your Roth account. You wouldn't pay taxes on that right now. You don't pay tax. You would just be able to reinvest that money into another stock if you wanted to. You don't pay capital gains taxes on the retirement account. The reason being, you can't withdraw that money until 59 and a half without paying that early withdrawal penalty.
I see. So that's my concern because right now as a student status, I don't have income, but I still have some money from my parents' support from back home. So I'm not sure I'm qualified to open. That's why I keep asking or have concern.
Yep. So you would want to open up a regular brokerage account. You could then deposit your money into that brokerage account and you can invest it. And that's the account that you would have taxes due on any capital gains if you sold something in that year.
Okay, but you are not qualified to open the Roth IRA.
Oh no, you can open a Roth IRA. You can open an IRA. You're not qualified, or I shouldn't say qualified. You're not eligible to contribute to a retirement account if you don't have earned income. And earned income is defined as like earning money from a business.
Yeah, W-2.
You pay like a W-2, and you pay taxes with for Social Security and Medicare. Those taxes are deducted from your pay. So that's how you're eligible to contribute to an IRA. If you're not earning any income, then you can't contribute. You can always open an account, but it doesn't do you any good if you can't contribute, right?
Oh, okay. Because I told her I do have Social Security, and then I work long times ago, but it's not now. But I did open a retirement account, and I've been contributing money in there for the retirement account for IUL with a different company. So I'm not sure.
If you're not earning any income, then you might need to check with them and see about maybe doing a return of excess on that. But that would be something. When you do your taxes, do you have an accountant that does them for you, or do you do them yourself?
What was that question again?
When you submit your tax returns at the end of the year, do you do your tax returns yourself?
Myself.
Or do you have an accountant that does? Oh, okay. I was going to say, if you had an accountant, this is definitely a conversation you want to have with them. They'd be able to give you advice. They're licensed and allowed to give you that advice, whereas we're not licensed to provide advice. I can only tell you how the programs work.
I see. Because I did have my insurance license, and from there, that's why I bought it from them. And I think they didn't really know what's going on, but I've been contributing money since 2019.
Well, you'll want to check on that, because if you haven't earned any income, then you're not eligible to do those contributions. And you'll want to get those corrected before you have any big penalties that come to you.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah. All right.
Well, so I still qualify to open a brokerage account with the contribution because it's related to buying stocks and something like that.
Yeah, correct. They're not retirement accounts, so you are eligible to do that anytime you want to.
Yeah, but the thing is, in the future, I will start working and I will start making money. So it's like I cannot open early and in the future like that, or have to wait until I make an income. For Roth IRA.
You can open the account. Yeah, okay. You can open the account whenever you want. Well, you can't start contributing to it till you have earned income. So I don't know if it pays to. I mean, it doesn't cost you anything. But is there a purpose or a reason for opening it up now if you can't contribute to it? But you certainly can. There's nothing to hold you back from opening the account if that's what you wanted to do.
Okay. Well, it won't make sense if it's just open and not contributing, so.
Right, so you end up having an account. And if you're not able to contribute for more than a year, that account's going to automatically close on you. And you'd have to reopen a new one after that. So probably doesn't make sense to open it until you're ready to start contributing.
I see. Well, with that, I would do more research, or I got to call them and ask, because they did not say anything, and I've been contributing money, so I'm not sure what happened with that.
Yeah, look into that just to make sure you don't have any issues down the road.
So what your suggestions right now? So it's like in my situations, what is anything I can really contribute in saving in the future, or nothing at all until I really...
Well, not for a retirement account, because you're not earning income. You can open up a brokerage account, and you can put money into that and start investing if you want to.
Okay, and that's the only option right now.
At the moment, yes. Until you start earning income. Correct.
Okay. Good to know. Well, besides that, then I don't know what to ask, because it sounds like, I'm not sure it's Robinhood account or it's different.
Well, a Robinhood account would be a regular brokerage account, unless I don't know that they offer IRA accounts. You'd have to find out from them.
Oh, I mean the brokerage.
Yeah, the brokerage. I mean, like you could open up a brokerage account with us, or you could open up one with Robinhood, whatever you wanted to do.
But for your website or your company, is like, do you give people advice on doing that? Because I saw there's different Fidelity Go and planning and stuff like that. Is that you guys also offer?
Yeah, so the Fidelity Go accounts are managed accounts, which means you contribute your money and they manage the account. They manage what it gets invested in. You don't. So somebody else does that for you.
Okay.
So if you don't know what you want to invest in, but you want to invest, then you would open up one of the Fidelity Go accounts, and you would just deposit your money or contribute your money into that account, and then they would automatically invest it in positions for you.
Oh, I see. So I thought I have to do by myself, because I also see the personalized planning and advice, and you pay money for that.
If you open up a regular brokerage account, you do it yourself. It's self-directed. If you open up a Fidelity Go account, that's a managed account. That's where somebody else manages it for you.
Okay. And is that free?
No, the Fidelity Go has a little bit of a charge on it. I don't know what it is offhand. It's a thing, but if you log into Fidelity.com, you could probably Google Fidelity Go and
yeah, $3 a month for 10 to 50K.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, because I saw, but I wasn't sure. The personalized maybe a bit different. Well, there's so many. So maybe I have to do a little bit of research and then give you guys a call back or something.
Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to offer that advice. I mean, I can tell you that the programs are there, but right, you'd want to do a little more research on there and find out which one is best fit for you.
Yeah, no worry, because I know that it's really based on the budgets and everything like that. So.
Yeah, exactly. What you want to invest in, that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for your knowledge and sharing.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye. Well, this guy definitely know more than the lady earlier that she talked to me. She seemed like really not 100% sure what's going on, but still give me advice. And then this guy, I'm like, nope, you know, qualified. That is the thing that you really want to hear from someone, and they give you a heads up and honest opinions, or based on their knowledgeable, maybe based on their knowledge and experience throughout a year. Because right now, when someone told me I'm not qualified to open a retirement account, I've been contributing in the company I'm paying money with right now, is even just told me like, that's fucked up. But anyway, hope you guys understand more about the traditional Roth IRA and also brokerage account from Fidelity.